Welcome to the replay live. If you're watching this live, get ready to interact. So, last time I actually started this live a whole minute earlier because last time Aiden was waiting for me to start this live and he was like, "Where is Zaddy?" And I started it like 30 seconds earlier. So now I'm starting 30 seconds even earlier than that. So, okay, let me open up my YouTube to see who's in here. And give me 1 second. So, all right. Ethan's in here. Aiden's in here. Dallas 214 and Anu. Anu, I knew you would be in here because you told me earlier in a message. So what's up, everybody? How's it's been a few days. It's been like 2 days, but it feels like everything feels like it moves faster on internet, right? Like it feels like it's been longer. For me too. So welcome, guys. Welcome back to the live. I'm here for you guys to interact, and we can actually interact in this place. Because guys, yesterday I went on my TikTok, and I had like the most people in my TikTok live ever. Guys, the computer at the end told me there were 452 people watching me at the height at my max. 452 people were looking at me just that crazy. So that's like nuts. I mean, and I want to thank Aiden for that because Aiden helped hype up the room and get those likes up. We started telling people to like hit the screen and like the the live, and it worked. Like it worked. It just kept growing and growing. It was crazy. So hey Michael, welcome. I see you're in here. Yeah, Camille is in here, Michael's in here, Aiden's in here, Ethan's in here, and yeah, everybody. Dallas 214. Kaido is not here yet, or who knows? He might be at school. So hey Anu, yes. So guys, so what's new? How's your Tuesday going, guys? I had an eventful day so far. I went. So remember, you guys, I told you I want to get my headshots done and stuff, and I'm trying to save up money, and that's part of the reason I do these lives, to make a little extra cash and stuff. But I also went to Central Casting today because I was able to get an appointment to get my photo taken there, so I can be in their computer system. Uh, so I went to do that this morning it was at 10:15 a.m. my appointment. So I went there, got got my picture taken. They have to verify that you are a real human and your measurements and I'm in like the Screen Actors Guild, so I have to show them my card and they got to verify all that stuff. So I don't have TikTok. Yeah, you shouldn't get TikTok. It's just you're gonna become so addicted if you get it, and they might ban it anyways. So it might go away any month now. So, but it is a lot of fun. It's super addictive. Like TikTok, I never thought I'd get addicted to an app. Like I thought Instagram was an addiction. No, or YouTube. No, TikTok is like a real addiction. Hey, Aiden, I was just talking about you. Aiden. If you didn't hear what I said about you, I basically said that I wanted to thank you for helping hype up the TikTok live room yesterday because we had 452 people at one point in the room. That's what the metrics told me after I ended it. So that was like nuts. So I had never had that many people in a room, and it was actually fun. So a lot of that is thanks to you, Aiden, because you were hyping the people up and stuff. So so yeah, okay. So yeah, guys, I went to the central casting. They took my photo. It was just like very basic photo. I was just wearing like a polo shirt, and even though I went and signed up with central casting, I'm still not live and eligible for jobs until I take uh, an anti-sexual harassment course online. Like I have to watch some video course, and then the system will allow me to start submitting for jobs. It's like a California law thing, right? Like times have changed. So good evening, everyone. Lovely Aiden, Aiden darling. They're calling you a darling, Aiden. And what polo shirt? Yeah, I was wearing a polo. Well, I'm not gonna. Now I have uploaded a shirtless photo into their system because they have this little section called physique. So I was like, oh well, I'm gonna take advantage of this and upload a physique photo, which is basically fitness motivation photo, right? So I did upload a shirtless photo into their computer system. But you have to have a normal, like, a decent photo in their system when you go there. You can't go shirtless, and it's cold today here in LA, guys. But the whole process was really good and streamlined. There's like so much paperwork you have to fill out. You have to prove you're an American. You have to. I had to bring my passport to fill out all this paperwork. It's like before it was like easy to just take anyone. Um, Moy says, "Can you do a narco movie?" Yeah, I want. I told you, I want to be a mini boss. I want to be like some Colombian, lord in some yeah, in some crime movie. I would love that bit. And I could speak like this, and I could be like, "Hombres, go find him and bring him back to me. Bring his head back to me on a platter." Something like that. That would be awesome. So cold in the USA, warm in Finland. Yeah, I mean, the sun did come out today. So guys, I think the storms are kind of temporarily over for now. This message is being held for review. Let's see. Um, very sparkling, very sparkling shit. It's very Tinseltown. Well, yeah, and you guys, Miami Vice, yeah, Miami Vice style, or like, the new Magnum PI. He's a Latino guy. He kind of looks a little bit like me. Jay Hernandez, the actor, the new Magnum PI guy. Yeah, I would love to play like his nemesis, his evil cousin, or a good cousin. That would be fun too. Uh, Warm here, 57. Cool. Let's see what it is here. Hey Google, what's the temperature?
In Los Angeles, it's currently 57 degrees.
Yeah, that's cold for us. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware?
In Rehoboth Beach, it's currently 44 degrees.
44 degrees. It's not 57. Oh, but you're close to Rehoboth Beach, right, Michael? Technically not there. Just close to it. So, Miami Vice, cool 1980s. So yeah, and you know what happened, guys, when I went to the office to get my photo taken. I think Los Angeles will be the stage for many upcoming films and dramas because of LA 2028. Yeah, because the whole eyes of the world are gonna be refocused on the city because of that, and that's why they're cleaning up the city. They're making the city prettier and stuff. Like around the freeways, they've added more greenery recently, so it's all gonna be grown in and look super duper nice. So, would I audition for a cowboy western movie? Yeah, I would love that. I also have that good cowboy look, a vaquero, a cowboy. Uh, because when I've worn like Western shirts, they look tailor made for me. They really do. So, oceanfront is much cooler. Oh, cool. All right. Yes, I was. No, I wasn't Iden. I was not naughty. Like all the naughtiness is in innuendo. Like I was doing innuendo, double entendres. I wasn't saying any curse words really. So, sup, Moises, looking super sharp with the white shirt. Makes you look beautiful. Oh, thank you, Mira to the Lagos. Yeah, I was like, this is like a mid-century pattern. Like it's like stars. See, like these stars are very symbolic of like the 50s, like the atomic age. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of like a tight shirt, but I can always do some fitness motivation like that. So yeah. So you should get a spot on 911 911 Lone Star, 911 Lone Star. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun. So when I went to get my photo taken, it's this big building in making you glow really bright like a star. Oh, now these are the vibes we want to harness. Yes, star vibes, right? Star vibes, everybody. So I went to get my photo taken. But as I was going in, I saw a friend that I hadn't seen in like 10 years. And by a friend, I mean a guy that I knew from like a long time ago. And that's like gay code for like I slept with him, in the past. So I saw this old friend and I was like, "What are you doing here?" And like I know he works for like the studios and stuff, but what are the chances that the day I go there, he's there too? And he was a little bit aloof because he had like texted me in December and I didn't reply back to the text, so I kind of ghosted him. So when I saw him, I was like, he was like, hey, and I was like, hey, and then I was like, can I give you a hug? And he was like, yeah, but like he was like, it was weird energy. Oh, so weird. So I get home sick when you're not live on YouTube. You do, Aiden? Oh, that's so sweet and codependent for you to say. I love it. So, Moise says, please don't cut the sleeves on that. Yeah, no, I'm not cutting it on this one. This one's really, really, this one fits nice. See, the sleeves fit good. I'm talking about when they're like cornered on the sides. I don't like that. So, yeah, see, here on this medium, I can actually talk to you guys, but on TikTok, it's impossible. I get bombarded with the messages, and then I go on one joke to another. It's basically like doing a stand-up comedy routine. That's crazy, but it is fun. It is fun. So, you had a Hank Moody moment with him. Yeah, well, I mean, it was weird. Like, his name's Leo. That's his actual name, but there's millions of Leos. I'm not revealing anything. So I saw Leo across the street, and then he saw me, and then I waved, and he like did that look like, oh, I recognize him, and then he crossed the street, and I was like, hey, and like in my enthusiastic normal self, right? And then I also said, you blocked me. You blocked me from Instagram because he did block me from Instagram, and he was acting like he had forgotten. Bitch, you blocked me. But then I said, can I give you a hug? And what he's gonna say, no, and I did give him a hug, and I was like, what are you doing here? And we walked into the building, and like I had not been into that building because they central casting moved from where it used to be. We went into the building, but he knew exactly where he was going, and I was like, what are you doing here? And he's like, I had to fill out paperwork that I haven't filled out in forever, and I was like, well, what are the chances of me and you being here at the same time? It's like that whole law of attraction thing, because like this is a ginormous city. How do you meet somebody that you haven't seen in 10 years at the exact same time, the exact same moment that you had just ghosted in December? Weird, right? I mean, unless he was stalking me, but he wasn't, guys. I swear to God, he was not. And I wasn't stalking him. So, I'm a professional ghost. Yeah, it was nice that got to see him. And well, anyway, we talked more in central casting, and at the end I was like, well, can we make up, can we be friends again? And he's like, yes, but I don't like it when people don't reply to my texts. I like being friends with nice people, not people that don't reply to my texts. And I was like, ooh, that burned. And I was like, yes, I'm so sorry, I was a bitch, I'm so sorry. And yeah, so I guess we're friends again. So would you do a movie if the director asked you to do a love scene? Yes, I would even sleep with the director to get the part if it came to that. I don't care if he looked like Harvey Weinstein. That's how badly I want to be in the movies. So it's like, yes, I won't do OF or Twitter, but will I do the casting couch? Yeah, I will. A comedy Ghostbusters. Hey, block. OMG, no block. That's because you're adorable. He wanted a hug. Well, I mean, he knows that my intention wasn't evil when I ghosted him. I was just going through a lot, and whatever. He has a habit of texting me like at the busiest moment. Like I don't know how he knows. I think he can sense when I'm stressed, I think. And that's when the text comes in. And I'm like so stressed where I'm driving, and I'm like, I can't. And then I forget. And then I'm like, oops, it's been a week. Do I reply now after a week? That's awkward. Um reply, RSVP. Starting a fresh friendship. What does the shirt look buttoned up? Okay, let me button it up. I'll button it up. This is not what I usually do. It's usually the other way around on this, right? It's a really tight shirt. Since I bought it, it shrunk, and it was already like a tight gay shirt, you guys. But I'll stand up and show you guys. So yeah, it's very form fitting, right? Let me turn on the light. It's very form fitting, and you see, it makes me look like kind of like a superhero. I like it. I like it. 'Cause, yeah, it gives me that V shape. So yeah. Oh yeah, look, it makes my biceps look I don't know, proper. Yeah. Kick ass. So yeah, it looks very nice. I thank you. I'm glad you guys noticed and like it. So but now that I'm sitting down, I feel like I'm gonna bust out of it. Like I could totally look, see, that's what I mean. My chest is big, and so it's like if I feel like like the Hulk. I'm gonna like rip it. It shouldn't be doing that. It looks cool though, right? That does look cool. It's like, oh, you have such problems. You have such a big, beautiful chest. Such macho top problems, right? There. That's breathing room. So, uh, yes, sleep with the director. How could you keep it up with Harvey? Well, that's why there's Viagra and Cialis, right? So, Zaddy, you're exactly like Hank Moody. I need to start watching the show. I need to start watching this Hank Moody that I'm apparently a gay copy of. So that's tight, Zaddy. It is. But like I said, it's form fitting. This is club wear. I'm wearing club wear. So pop, Zaddy top issues. Me Supergirl. Cool. So, all right. So, what have you guys been up to? It's all about me. I've been just yakking. So, how are you guys doing? Let's see. What's been happening? Has anything? Okay, we had the SAG Awards. I didn't get invited. I thought I would get invited. I checked who they did invite. They invited only YouTubers that have like ginormous followings. Like we're talking about, like not even a million. Like some of them have 7 million followers, and the thing is, they have so many millions of followers. I still don't know who they are. Like I still don't know who they are. It's like you do one part on one good movie, one TV show, and more people know who you are than having 7 million people follow you on YouTube. I swear to God. That's why I like traditional celebrity and fame more than the new media. Because at least that's the way I view it. I don't know. Zaddy top issues. I'm kind of stuck at the gym. Oh, Mickey, you're in here. Mickey, is that your first message of the day? Let me see. Scroll back. You guys, Mickey is joining us from the East Coast. I think Florida. Yeah, he was. So remember, guys, a few days ago, I did the live in the morning from my car. He was like the only person that was talking to me. So we hung out, we chatted, and I learned a lot from him. Uh, Hombre to hombre. I was gonna say mano a mano, but that means like fighting. It was just man to man chat. So Hightower gave me his cold. Oh, okay. And so Mickey, how often do you go to the gym? Is it like an every other day thing? Mira Tulago said, Moises has the ability to double in size. Can see the future Moises will be extremely bigger. Super Moises. Well, I mean, if I used, enhancements, which is, roids, can you imagine? Oh, I mean, I told you guys that I have a friend that he does that, and it worked. Like his biceps became really huge from barely working out, but his chest also grew in a bad way. Like I think they call it gynomastia when like the chest becomes too big. So he went to get surgery in Mexico to make his chest more masculine again. It backfired, and it's like, is it really worth it? And it's expensive, you guys. Those getting juiced. That's what they call it. He gets juiced, and he was talking. He's like an expert of it. He's like, I know how to do my cycles, and they're called cycles. Oh my God, it's like I can't. It's money and time you gotta invest in it. Like thanks, Anu. No, Zaddy, you can't have boobs. No, I know. I'm terrified. It's like if I lose my chest, I lose everything. I lose everything. I lose all my followers. So, too big. Oh no. Well, I go through every Tuesday through Friday off. Okay. That's Tuesday through Friday. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. I read that wrong. I thought it was Tuesdays and Fridays, but you're basically every day. You just have the weekends off. It's like a job. Wow. I mean, I admire the commitment because basically, I mean, most people would say I work out every day, even though, I don't. It's like every other day. Zaddy, what's your favorite board game? Ooh, board games. I've never been into board games. But I guess if I had a favorite one, what was my favorite one ever? I didn't grow up with board games like Monopoly or or any of those. You know, it's like we would play them in school sometimes. Sometimes it was just video games that I'm into, and I'm talking about like Nintendo, like Mario. I wasn't even that much into video games, but The Legend of Zelda is my favorite. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. If there's like one video game that I can say loved and is like part of like me, it's The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time because it's a story about this boy that has like this flute that can change time and goes to other dimensions and there's monsters. It's cool. It's like a really beautiful story. And there's something called a Triforce, which is like some triangle that's gonna like fix the world if it's united and save a princess. It's super duper cool. The whole story and the lands are amazing. I don't use the gym because of Corona times. Yeah, but Corona times are over. Like it's over, guys. Like the pandemic is over. Like I mean, yeah, do people still get it? Yeah, but that the scariness is over. Look, like remember? I mean like big in a good way, staying big. Okay, okay. Time for motivation, Moises. Well, is it time already? Is that what's gonna get me super chats and super likes? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I could just give you a little preview. Like that's like a preview, right? Uh, I mean, wow, cool. I mean, Zelda, not here. Still Corona scary. Anu, I was reading today that Finland is building a fence between Finland and Russia. You basically are copying everything America does. Finland is like the America of Europe, you guys, because America has the most gun ownership, you know, of the world. But in Europe, Finland has the most gun ownership in Europe, and the United States has the longest unprotected border in the world with Canada. And Finland used to have an unprotected border with Russia, and now they're turning their border like the border between Mexico and the USA because they're building a wall. Finland is building a wall, you guys. Breaking news. So, uh, have you shaved your chest tonight? I shaved it this morning. I didn't think you guys would be able to tell. Like, I think it's just the white shirt, but does it really look that much shaved? I mean, I did shave it this morning. So, fitness motivation. Fitness motivation. So I did. Maybe it looks extra shiny because I shaved it. So I have two guns in Texas. Everyone has a gun. You have to because it's for protection. You know, people in England don't understand that America's so big. Not everybody lives in cities. If you live on a farm and your nearest neighbor's a mile away, you're only going to feel safe if you have one in your house. You know, you call the police is going to take 35 minutes to get to your house, to your farm. You need protection, you know? So, it looks freshly shaved. Wow, you have really good eyes. Aiden, very good eyes. So, I thought you were naturally hairless. Well, I mean, I have some hair, obviously. Let's see. I might have a photo on my iPad. Let me see if I can find it. It's from years ago because I've been like trimming it for like a long time. Let's see if I can find this photo and show you guys. It's from the olden times. Let's see. What's cool about computers is that I have Google Photos and I can find photos from ancient times, you know, like the 2000s. So let me see if I can find photo where I did not trim my chest, which do exist. Because, you know, I've always taken shirtless photos, even when I wasn't fit. But now it's like, oh, even then I was trimming. No, I gotta find one. There's one. Give me a second. Yeah, I've taken a lot of photos. I can't believe how many. Because, you know, guys, I got one of my first digital cameras. It was 4 megapixels and it cost $500. And because I was amazed the first like digital photos I got sent. I was like, I need this. I don't care how much it costs. I've always been an early adopter with technology. And yeah, okay, let's see. Okay, well, this is when I was fat. And yeah, that's the hair right there. That's the tuft of hair that I can grow. So now it looks so much better like this. So yeah, I'm basically smooth. So all right, let me check the messages that I missed. Let's best to be shaved off. Fresh wax chest. I got corn instead. Zaddy looks. Mm-mm. I've got a full rug. Michael has a full rug. All right. Have you ever been for a massage? Yes, I have. Uh, so I think I told you guys I had a sugar daddy in my early 20s, the one that lived in New York. He when I visited him, he once arranged for us to have like massages, not at the same time, but I did we went to his gym, and I got a lady to massage me. And honestly, I didn't like it. I did not like it. The whole thought of a stranger putting their paws on me, even if it's a lady, I did not like it. Like I felt I because I do believe in energy and energy transfer, and it's like whatever that person that's the masseuse is going through or feeling, like they're transmitting it into you. They're putting their skin on you. And it's like I did the massage because he wanted me to have the massage. It's not like I said, "Oh, I need a massage. I want to feel relaxed." I mean, I was like 22. I was already relaxed. It's like I didn't need a massage. I just wanted to say I had one, but I did not like it because yes, after she massaged me and everything, I felt like good and relaxed for like 30 minutes. And then an hour later, it's like I never had a massage. That's how all massages are. Like, yeah, you feel all loose and relaxed for a little bit. It doesn't last. It doesn't last. They're like the biggest waste of money on earth. Honestly, like a good meal, a good drink will change your body chemistry so much more and better that yeah, I was after that I was like I'm never getting paying for a massage again. Not that I paid for that one, but I mean I paid in other ways, to the daddy. So yeah. Um sugar daddy, sugar daddy. Yeah, the sugar he was a very nice sugar daddy. Um I haven't I think we follow each other on Insta. He wishes he had me because he's like, "Oh my god, you look amazing." And but he liked me back then too. Um, Men massage is different to women. Women can't massage a man. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I mean, if it had been a guy, it might have been a different experience, right? If it had been a hot guy, yeah, it might have been totally different. So, men massage is different to women. Women can't. Okay. I remember when friends did comedy on that. This message is being held for review. Let's see what the message is. I love massaging my man's feet. That's when I have a boyfriend. Yeah, foot massages are a different thing. Yeah, I think there's a benefit to that. I think there is. I think there is. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I spoke about what happened at Central Casting. I need to do the harassment training tonight. And I guess I made up with my friend Leo. And what else is new? Oh, so normally by this time I've eaten, so I have not eaten my second meal or my dinner, I guess, today. But I plan to eat that, when I end this. So that's the only other thing that's on my mind, I think, right now. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go live on my TikTok later to see if I can recreate and harness the fire that I had created yesterday, which I think I can. So we'll see. We'll see. The algorithm I think is loving me. So why can't do that to men? Because I think because women's hands aren't as powerful as a man's hands. I think that's what it is. It's like the strength in the hands is different, or maybe, or maybe it's the size of the hands. I don't know. That's what I would think. I don't know. I've been single 11 years, Anu. Men have stronger hands, bigger hands. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Like, there's more like pushing power, twisting power. I don't know how to say it. Sorry to hear that, Aiden. But Aiden is single by choice. I think maybe he's a little too picky. I mean, could that be the case? Can I play therapist tonight? Or, I mean, hey Google, what's the population of London?
In 2019, the population of London was 8,982,256.
Yeah, so there's plenty of D to go around. Like London is like soaked in D. So there's a lot of fish. There's a lot of fish in the sea. So that is weird. Maybe it means something seeing someone you haven't seen for 10 years. Yeah, I told him. I told him I was like, I haven't seen you in like 10 years and I don't believe in coincidences. And he nodded. He was like, that's true. I don't either. So, but he has a boyfriend. I told him, how's your husband? Because he's been with his man 2 years now. And he's like his boyfriend's in New York, and they have a house. Well, they have a condominium in Palm Springs, and I was like, "Well, are you going to Palm Springs this weekend?" And he's like, "No, I rented it out because he's all about money. Like he loves to work. He loves to like make money. He likes to spend it too, but he likes to make it more. He's like a hoarder of money. Like he always brags about how much money he's saving, and I mean he spends it, but uh but yeah, the boyfriend's apparently in New York for a few days or something. Um, I haven't met him. I haven't met them since I moved back to LA. But maybe I'm gonna have like drinks or something with them just to like be friendly, right? Um, I have had some many car crashes with guys in so many car crashes with guys in London. Really? Hmm. Let me keep reading. I'm Superman. I'm strong. Camille Lovely. Dr. Zaddy. Yeah. Yeah. There's this crazy lady here in Los Angeles. Her name's Dr. Laura. She gives like relationship advice, but the lady is like totally crazy. Like she acts like this sanctimonious bee, and like she acts like she was never young. She tells people, do do not wait to have intercourse. No, only have intercourse on the day of marriage. Like don't live with your boyfriend or girlfriend before marriage. Like these antiquated ancient ideas of the 20th century. It's like, come on. It's like, how are you gonna know they're any good, right? Waiting till the day of marriage. Uh, it looks like you're tan tonight. It just look. It's whenever I wear white clothes, it makes me look browner. That's all it is. It's that the white clothes effect. So I have not actually tanned. Then I'm using the same light, same strength. So that's all the same. Money, money, money. ABBA song. I wish I could play songs on this. I can't because it'll be demonetized or copyright issues. So I'm trying to think of bringing my cosmetic business to Palm Springs. Oh, that would be a good place for it because the men of Palm Springs, the gay men of Palm Springs, are so vain that they're into that. They're into all the beautifications and the Botox and yeah, and they have money, right? Like the men of Palm Springs. So money doesn't make happy, but it doesn't make sad either. Anu, money doesn't make sad. Isn't Finland one of the richest countries on earth? It's also one of the happiest countries. So this message is held for review. Uh, I'm getting. You do know who Dr. Laura is? Oh wow. Okay. I'm getting hit on online from guys wanting friends with benefits. Okay, what's wrong with that? Like, if as long as you're cool with it and they're cool with it, like, why not? No strings attached. It's like, does everybody want strings attached? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think. I mean, I think that's kind of like a good situation to have. I mean, if you really want to snag a man, like do that and charm them. Like be so good in bed, be so charming with your mouth, both down there and with the sweetness of your words that you should be able to snag them even if they don't want to be snagged. I mean, that's the way it is. It's like familiarity breeds like love. So uh, it's like the more I do these lives, the more you guys love me, right? Because we're getting to know each other. Same thing. It's like friends with benefits. Keep sleeping with them, and eventually they're gonna fall in love with you if you do it enough. So I used to spend a lot of my 20s and 30s in saunas, bars, parties. So this is how it is for me now until I find someone again. Interesting. You can sing if you have a good singing and talking voice. Not into it. You're resistant to it. The more you resist, the more it will persist and show up in your universe, Michael. That's according to this guru that I follow, the Esther Hicks. The more you resist, the more it will persist. The thing is, you gotta end resistance, and then apparently stuff manifests. That's what she says. She talks to some spirit. So, well, most people here for real ain't happy, and not enough money to nurses, for example. Well, yeah, I mean, if Finland had the proper amount of sunshine, it would be a very happy country. Snag a man. Yeah, snag a man. You like those American expressions, don't you? You hear them on TV shows and in movies, and then we actually do use them here in this country. Snag a man. Ah, gee whiz, that's really swell. What's another Americanism people like on other countries? A-OK, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's like those are very American. A-OK. They don't use the A, B, C, D, F system in the whole world. Only here. It's a crazy system. If I'm giving my junk away, it's special. Oh, is it? Okay. Okay. Well, then yeah, then you do you. You know what's right for you. I also believe in instincts. You need to follow your instincts. So if your instincts are telling you that that's the correct thing to do and the right way to act, then do it. But yeah. But just know that it seems to be the new normal. The breadcrumbing, friends with benefits, and wanting someone as a backup. like I want to be in a relationship with you, but I don't want to commit, but I still want to keep you on the back burner just in case. That's like the new normal. I mean, yeah, are there people that want like full on, 1,000% on top of you love? Yeah, that's out there too. But I guess you got to be it to see it. You got to be that if you want to track that. So, no, my friends with benefits never fell in love with me. Really? Okay. I think Esther Hicks eats a lot of gummies. Can you imagine the first time she went into that trance, what the husband thought? Uh, he must have like thought this lady needs an ambulance, Snag me now. Michael, I believe you were not all like Hank Moody. And Hightower hasn't complained yet. Okay. I'm looking to get married ASAP. So Moises had to find me. Husband in California. You want an American husband. You just want citizenship. You don't want a husband. You want citizenship. Well, I guess it's mutually beneficial. Like, if I marry somebody in Europe, then I get an EU passport. But I only want to live in Spain or Portugal or Italy, the hot countries, like the countries that look like California. Because I don't want to be living in Germany or the UK where it's like too cold. But I could live in like, Spain and Portugal and Italy. And then they get to live here and then Iden, you would become American, and then you could live in all the lower 48, Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Guam, and then you would have access and protection by the full force of the American military. And wherever you are in any country, if there any conflict breaks out, the American military will send a helicopter to rescue you from the top of your hotel and then drift you off into the nearest Air Force carrier and save your ass. Your ass will be saved by like commandos and Marines. It's like the best thing to be American, you guys. Like the full force of the US military behind you. Amazing. So, no, Zaddy, I need a husband. Holy moly. Yeah, it's a two-way street. I could pop over to Mexico for a kiki. Yeah. I'd like trying living in Bora Bora. You'd get so bored living in Bora Bora. That place looks so beautiful. Tahiti, Bora Bora, the South Pacific. But even the people in Hawaii are bored of living there. Like there's constant Hawaiians moving to Southern California saying, "Oh, Hawaii is so expensive and it's boring." And I'm like, "But it looks so beautiful." Yeah, but there's like nothing to do. Just on the weekends you just go around the island. And I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds boring." And Hawaii's a big island in the Pacific. Bora Bora is like the size of the Mall of America. It's yeah, I don't think you'd like it long term. And then if you get sick, there's no medical care. They don't even have antibiotics on those islands. You're basically good as dead. So I would love my peach to be rocked by a commando. Oh, all right. Mm. Uh, Anu sent a little emoji. Could one make a life living in Key West? Yeah, yeah, especially for us gays. Yeah, I've been to Key West. The New York Daddy and me, we went there. We went on a trip. We went to South Beach, and then we rented a car and we drove the 100 miles from Miami to Key West. That was a really beautiful drive. That was a really super beautiful drive. And then we got to Key West and we stayed at like this really nice hotel right next to where the cruise ships come. Like I could see cruise ships from like the balcony and stuff. And we ate like lobster and filet mignon that night. It was nice. But then at the end of the night, we had a fight, and I guess I caused the fight. And, and then I went out by myself to the bars. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. I'm a mess maker, you guys. I'm a mess maker. Yeah, he couldn't control me. I just like snapped in the middle of the night. I was like, I don't even know what the fight was about. I guess I just wanted to go out. So, too many tourists in Hawaii. Well, yeah, I mean, but why are there tourists in Hawaii? Because it's beautiful. There's like volcano jungles and city life. So that's kind of exciting. Um, but yeah, if you there are gay resorts in Key West, there are gay bars in Key West, and there's all the tourist stuff. So I think so. And there's all types of everything relating to the tourist activities, snorkeling, day trips to little scuba islands, It's nuts. Sun shining only. Famous writers from Key West. Yeah, the I think Ernest Hemingway. Also Pan Am, the world famous Pan Am uh, Airlines was founded in Key West, and there's a like, little museum to Pan Am in Key West. So I found that very interesting. Like the creator of Pan Am was like a Cuban guy. I did not know that. I was like what is this like unknown history? Like uh, I'm very naughty. I'm very naughty. I'm too much to handle. So Mr. Mess, yeah. I'm spanking you for now for what you did in Key West that night. Yeah, it was a it was a night to remember. After that, yeah, I think the day after. So the fight was so bad that then we drove back in silence back to Miami. It was very awkward. And then he flew back to New York, and then I flew back to California. And then I didn't see him for a long time. We did meet up again. I think he then after that came to see me in LA, and then we went to Las Vegas. And then Las Vegas was our very last trip. Yeah, um, that didn't end bad or anything. It's just it fizzled out. I met somebody and it ended. So okay. I can imagine what you did that. Okay, so what I didn't do any. Okay, so what happened was I did go. I saw earlier in the day there was a bar, a gay bar, and it was like it had a very long bar table, right? And there were dancers there, and I wanted to go in there, but he didn't want to go in there. And so at night I went right to that bar, and I saw this cute Latin boy dancing. I mean, I was a boy too, so it was like we're like the same age. Uh, and then when you're cute, the go-go boys, if they like you, they just let you touch them and stuff for free. So he was like grabbing my hands to touch him and stuff. And I was like, I have no money. He's like, it doesn't matter, like it was crazy. And then there was this guy like in his like I think he's like early 30s or late 20s there. And then I started he started buying me drinks, and I started talking to him, and then I started like French kissing him. And then my daddy walked into the bar and said, "Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself. Why are you kissing that disgusting guy?" And basically he ruined the vibe. And then I went back to the hotel. But then I was really really drunk by then. Like it was good he came to save me from myself. So yeah, that was nuts. That was nuts. Zaddy is an American gay eagle. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's like I guess my life is kind of like a soap opera. Now that I think about it, I guess to me these experiences were normal for me, but but that daddy did buy me a car, so it was a very we both won. None of us lost in that relationship, honestly. All right, so I've been now talking for 45 minutes. Oh, okay. Uh, so, see, anything else we need to catch up on? There's still 9 people in here. Let's see. Michael, Iden, Anu, Dallas 214 might be in here. Kaido is not here, and Camille. So there's 5 people that I do know, and then Mira Tulagos might be in here, might be not. So that would be 6. Okay, so it's 6, 7, 8, 9. So then there's 3 unaccounted souls in here. Hey, if you've never seen my live, this is kind of what it is like. Every day, not every day. I don't do these every day. That would be a little hard. I wouldn't have time to make the shorts if I did this every day, the lives. But maybe it's going that way. Maybe this is like my future. Maybe I'm gonna just do a future chat show like this all the time, with an actual topic. That would make it easier, right? Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, they were asking on the casting websites here in LA for hosts, for like online hosts. I submitted to it. Let's see what happens. Like I sent them some of my TikToks where I'm super duper funny, like being a host. Let's see if they respond. I was like, is this a sign? Is this meant to be? I don't know. So I wonder. How about Days of Our Lives? Yeah, it's like Days of Our Lives. Like, yeah, it's not like Dynasty. Dynasty, that's, yeah, that's like, I will destroy you. I will destroy. No, it's not like that. My life is not like that. Mm. Everyday name of a soap opera. Yeah. Could I get an HP visa for a job in Hollywood? I don't know anything about that. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, actors get to work in other countries for what? Like it's considered a special talent. Like I think that's so kind of ridiculous, right? Like anybody can act. I mean, that's why we have so many bad actors. But I don't know anything about the HB visas. I don't. I'm not a lawyer, and I don't know how to give legal advice. So Dynasty, my favorite one. Yeah. And I mean, oh, I saw Joan Collins once in West Hollywood years ago. Uh, I went to this market in West Hollywood, and she was there with her husband. And I think the husband's dead now. And the husband was younger than her. And I think he died, which is shocking because she is old. Hey, Google, how old is Joan Collins?
Joan Collins is 89 years old. People also sometimes ask me, how much older is Joan Collins than her husband? Do you want to hear the answer?
Yes.
On the website aarp.org, they say age gap, 32 years. The only older woman on this list. The Dynasty actress has declared that this marriage, her 5th, is her happiest and last, thanks to 3 things.
Hey, Google, stop.
Sex.
That's a long explanation. Wow. Well, 32-year age difference. And they make it work. They make it work. If the straights can do it, the gays can do it too. So, Kaito has arrived. I am doing laundry. Hey, Kaito, we were just talking about you. Nice things, of course. Only nice things. Positive vibes only. I was like, Kaito is in here, but maybe he'll join because he commented earlier. So, Joan Collins is ancient. Yeah, I know. I was shocked to hear that too. Guys, I don't know if she's going to make it to 2024. Like her, who else? Dick Van Dyke might not make it. Um, Angela Lansbury, she left us already. Like I thought she was alive, but then I was like, oh no, she's gone. Like, yeah, it's Barbara Walters left us. So many Brits have moved to California. Yeah, all the fun Brits come here, right? And the ones that want to be stars. Emily Blunt. I like Emily Blunt. She is a contemporary Brit that she must be super cool because she's with that John Krasinski, who seems kind of goofy and fun. So she must actually have a really good sense of humor. Uh, Only nice things. Damn, was hoping for something more interesting, something naughty. Mm. I mean a TV series, Dallas. I don't like it. Oh, Dallas. Yeah, I like the music of that, the intro music. Yes, we can make it work. If I went out with a daddy, he would have to be fit. Zaddy, you can look for a guy for me up to the age of 60. A 60-year-old fit daddy in Beverly Hills. They exist. They exist, you know? This is your mission. Oh, my mission, if I wish to take it. Dallas Lovely. So, I used to have a gay boyfriend in London who worked at 20th Century Fox. Oh, I bet you, were there Christmas parties associated with that? Or holiday parties, as you guys say? All the Brits that want to see sunshine comes to California, right? Yeah, I think there's like there's some scene in Dynasty where Joan Collins, because I've seen it on DVD, the series. Well, I've seen like 4 seasons of it. And I think Joan Collins says something like, I came back to London, but I can't be miserable. Oh no, I came to California and I can't be miserable here because it's so sunny. But she says it in a really funny way. I don't know if she says it or I've gotten confused with some other actress, but it sounds really funny when they say it. Intro, 1980 TV series, yes, too. Xmas, already over, too bad. Yeah, Joan is cool. And she's alive, you guys. She's totally alive. She's, but I don't know for how long. Yeah. You remind me of Orange County, but I don't know why. Orange County. That's what do you mean I remind you of I remind you of a county? Like a county is like a parcel of land that has like its own little mini laws, kind of like a mini state. Or is that you mean the TV show? Is there a TV show called Orange County? Alive and Breathing. Intro, 1980 TV series, yes too. So all right, so I talked about the daddy. Talked about what I went to get my photo taken. What else? Okay, yesterday's TikTok went crazy, and I'm gonna try to recreate that. I'm gonna be eating as soon as I end this in like 5 or 7 minutes. And Orange, OMG, those women TV. Oh, it's a TV series. Okay, I've never heard of that. Orange County. Is that set in America? How come I've never heard of that? There's something very nostalgic about Orange County, California. Okay. I live in, yeah, Camille is in the real Orange County. There's actually another Orange County in Florida. But the one in California is like the famous one. We call it the OC. You're going down to the OC? Because that's how we actually speak here. The city of Orange. City. Okay. Interesting. All right. I think I understand. Oh. Wow, I got 10 people in here. You guys just like watching and hanging out, huh? Like, imagine if I did have a topic on these things. Controversial topics. I saw a TikTok today where the guy was like, just talk about negative things and people will swarm into your lives. And I think he's kind of right. Because he showed how he made a video about the pros about living in Colorado and the negatives about living in Colorado. And his negative video has 44,000 views and his positive video has 2,000 views. And he has like the same lighting, the same speaking style. And it's like, it's crazy. Hightower is bringing me dinner. What is a Hightower? I thought that was a TV show. Is that like DoorDash? DoorDash is like a delivery service for people that are in the old world. It's you order from an app and they bring food to your door. Kind of like Grindr, but for actual food. No, Zaddy, cool time. It's funny seeing what I do, and then I can see it like in a delayed form on this thing. But yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm going to go because I need to eat. Like I said, I haven't had my second meal. If you guys want to join me on TikTok, I'll probably be hoeing it up there later today. I think 6:45 is when I'm going to go live. California time. So I want to thank everybody in here that's been in here. Michael, Aiden, Anu, Kaido, Camille, Miratu Flores, and did I miss anybody? Mickey left, I think. But Mickey, if you're in here, I want to thank you for hanging out. And yeah, and we'll do these whenever the spirit moves me. See, tomorrow I don't think I have anything planned. I don't know if I'll do a live tomorrow. I might. I might do one at a crazy time. So, yeah, it was nice hanging out, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. And thank you guys that are watching this on replay. You guys are awesome too. I appreciate the replays. Bye, everyone. Good night. Good night.